Good morning, SLA family. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Solo Leveling Arise video. This is your boy Payne, and I've got a painful experience for you guys. So, first off, last night, thank you for joining me on the live stream. As usual, we always have an absolute blast. But there is a common trend occurring on these live streams. There seems to be always a mission, a task, a daunting task every single damn live stream that makes me spend hours on end to finish a specific piece of content. Last night, we went bear hunting. That's right, PETA. Anyone who's from a wild animal reserve. This is not real bears, by the way. These are video game bears. Don't get mad at me. But we went hunting last night for a bear. And instead of being the hunter, we became the hunted. And it was the most hellish ride I've had so far in this game. So as you guys can see here, I have officially finished all of the Battlefields of Trials. I'm going to show you guys the live stream a little bit from now and show you guys the nonsense that was happening last night. Everybody had a blast. So I want to thank everyone for joining and watching that occur and finally complete. Took us so damn long, but it was well worth it. We tried so many different variations of skills, different variation of weapons, different tactics, and we finally got it down. And I'll show you guys what I did to beat it. So this was my setup before I actually finished it off. So it was the Grimoire and finally my Shadow Scythe to finish 29. And then 30, let me tell you, this, I don't know if the devs have a funny sense of humor, but it's Yogi the Bear on 29 and then Yellowstone Park at the 30. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. It's a bear and a stone. And I'm like, who came up with this shit? Now, some of you guys might think, Payne, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Hell no, this is not a damn Kelly Clarkson song, people. What doesn't kill you or what you can't kill makes you stay up till 2 a.m. until you get it done, and you got kids to wake up to at 5 a.m. This shit is crazy, all right? Yeah, this was not a fun ride, but it was very, very satisfying, and there's nothing better in this game than to actually conquer something that conquers you for quite some time. So let's get into the actual live stream. I'll show you guys what it's about. Now, this is early on. I'm gonna move my face over here. No, I'm not wearing the same shirt, by the way. One's a sweater with a hoodie. Well, I love wearing black. You know, it is what it is. I'm a dark dude. You guys know that's not true. So you guys can see here the ice bear here starts off. Now. First off, for a couple things to note here. The first original tactic was, I'm gonna explain this to you guys, was to make him bleed his own blood, and that was the Kasaka blades. And you guys can see here the plume, right? The plum. Sorry, the sword. So we started off with just trying to, and I used Kang as well too. It worked really well, as a matter of fact. It was working for quite some time. The problem is I didn't have the proper blessing stones on. Now, I came in confident here thinking there's no effing way this dude was going to come in here and kill me at all. I thought, this is a bear. I've killed every bear in this game so far, and Arctic bears are no different. And this guy, let me tell you right now, because of the sheer amount of HP that he possesses, we'll go into a few different phases, okay? Now, the main phase that ends up killing me is after the actual stones appear. So he summons a couple crystals, which look like they're from Final Fantasy. I don't know how this bear became Chaos and decided to steal all the crystals of life, or crystals of light, and became the main villain of Final Fantasy. But he did, and you have to pretty much destroy them. And then what ends up happening is he ends up going into berserk mode. And yeah, for some odd reason, I could never have gotten past that. So one of the main tactics I'm going to suggest here is try this at level 60, maybe even a little earlier. You can probably do a little earlier, but make sure you have a blessing stone on if you're not very good at this, right there, that phase specifically. Now, the tactic here is, as you guys saw, you run around for the first two, oopsie, geez, sorry guys. You run around for the first two of these dashes. The third one, you kind of want to be right in front of him, and then you want to do a shadow step, because because what'll end up happening it's such a big waste of DPS is he will go to like the other end of the screen, which you'll have to then run all the way across to get to him, which could lead 4 or 5 seconds worth of DPS that will be completely gone. Now, this is the second last boss of the tower. Technically, this should have been the last boss of the tower, because this bear is psychotic, and I really do mean that, psychotic, like it needs help, because it made me feel like I was going crazy. So you guys can see here again, there's the dashing, right? There's the one dash. So it'll do two different patterns. It does the one dash, and then sometimes after this little massive AoE here that it does, it'll start doing the 3 dashes. Watch. See, no, look, there it is, one. So this is what I was talking about. You move around, 2. Now for this last one, you want to make sure it goes towards you, and you want to shadow step. Look how far that went, right? Now if you shadow step, you're right behind it again, and you can continue DPSing. Now this wasn't the win, by the way. Look where I'm at, okay? This is at 2 minutes and 2 hours and 25, right? I went for this long. Let me show you guys. I went for this long to beat this asshole. And I'm telling you now, I've never been more frustrated with bears in my life. I told everybody on stream that next time I go see a bear at a zoo or whatever, I'm going to give it the middle finger. It might not know why or even understand, but I'll feel satisfied. So 225 to 344 to about 349. Where are we at here? Yeah, 349. That's a little earlier than that, I guess. This is right here. Okay, so here's what I switched up to. Okay, it's for the actual win. I switched up to using the Scythe and the Grimoire. That did the trick. The Scythe and the Grimoire did the trick, okay? So it ended up, so you can see here, 58 seconds left with 22% HP, or 22 bars of HP. So I don't know if this was the actual win. Let's take a look. I'll see if this actually works. Now, a couple times I had this beat, but I ran out of MP, and I'm like, oh my god, I cannot believe I didn't pull off an ultimate or whatever. But you guys will see here, my reaction is quite priceless when I do win. If this is the win, I can't even tell you if this was the win or not. He's gonna go 3 times here again. There it is. One more time. Here, this is where you want to shadow step again. One of these ones I lost literally by a second because I didn't pull off my ultimate. It was like the most brutal thing that happened all night. Here we go. Yeah, I think this might actually be the win. Let's see. Do I take my scythe out here? Yeah, I do. And then I do my ultimate. Yeah, this was actually the win. So yeah, this was insane. I can't even tell you guys how frustrating this was. Like in a good way, in like an actual really good way. So this was the floor 29. So get ready for some craziness here right now. Unless you're like, a super player, which I'm pretty damn good at this game, I have to admit. But yeah, look at that smile. Look how happy I look there. Look how happy. And at this point, I'm just cussing, by the way. So I'm not even going to turn it on. I'm just cussing at this point. I'm just freaking out right now because it finally happened. So the next stage is hilarious because you actually end up fighting a stone. Like I mentioned, I got my ass whooped by a stone. So you guys can see here, what ends up happening is you jump in and you have these crystals pop up, and these crystals will do different effects, right? Some of them do burn, some of them do freeze. I don't know what the hell that one does. Maybe paralyze, I guess. I think it does stun you actually. And then the stone itself after. Now the stone will freeze you nonstop. So what you want to do here, and I'm going to show you guys real quick on this strategy, is bring Park with you. Okay, Park actually does, so she will dispel the freeze. Okay, so I'll show you guys here real quick. I don't know if this is, again, I don't know if this is the win. I think it is. You guys can see what happens. Okay, so watch. So you do skills. If you do skills, it'll cancel your skill out, right? Especially these thunder ones. I believe they cancel. They cancel. These ones I think burn you or something. I don't know the exact effects of each one, but either way, you have exactly a minute to kill this thing. All right, now the Grimoire here is spectacular because once you unfreeze, you need to freeze it. So give it a taste of its own medicine, and you guys can see, look, the part comes out. Look, she'll dispel the freeze, and then don't cast your freeze right away. Wait till it's done. See, that right there is a problem. It actually like messes up. There's a little bug. So let me go back to the part where I actually do complete it. So here, watch this part now. Okay. Oh, actually, this is when I finished it. Sorry. It's crazy climax, by the way. You'll see it's how I finish this. This is wild, okay? Again, please guys, join the live streams. It's so much fun. We have such a blast, man. It's always like a ton of laughs and just really fun gameplay. And like the community's growing here, especially my community, and I'm always so thankful for you guys being there. But I always try to make it about you guys, right? So it's really, really fun. So here you go, watch this. So just wait a couple seconds and then go ahead and do your move. And then here you want to make sure you do a freeze, okay? Like I don't do it this time. I think I do it after this one. But look at the seconds. 16 seconds left, okay? 15 seconds, 14. Watch what happens. This is crazy. So he's gonna freeze me. I'm gonna use Park again to, I think, unfreeze this one. No, I don't actually. I thought I did. So watch it. This is what you want to do. You want to do this, okay? And then, oh, this is oh, look at that. Look at my reaction. That's right. 0 seconds. 0 freaking seconds. Now, I messed up a couple times there. I should have used the Grimoire way earlier, and that would have been done a lot faster, but I didn't. So there you guys go. That was the live stream mayhem. Those are floors 29 and 30. Get prepared for hell. Yogi Bear in Yellowstone Park. I believe that's the park that he lives in. Those bastards. Anyways, I still love bears. Don't worry about it. I'm just messing around with you guys. But there you guys go. Those are the last 2 floors. This is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, join me on my live streams anytime. I'm actually live streaming this morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. All right, guys. See you guys in the next one. Take care.